Hey guys, welcome back to Hike Oregon. In today's video, I'm going to be comparing 3 different brands of wag bags for you. If you are new here, welcome to the Hike Oregon channel. I make hiking and backpacking vlogs as well as gear reviews and just general tips and tricks videos to help you become a more confident hiker and backpacker. If you enjoy content like that, click that red subscribe button and the notification bell so that you're notified every time I make a new video. And if you want more content from me, you can always support me over on Patreon, where for as little as just $1, you get 2 extra videos a month. Okay, let's get into this fun video. I've been looking forward to filming this for months now. In November, I went to Zion National Park with Outdoor Vitals, and they created a pack list for me, and on the pack list was a wag bag. I was like, what is a wag bag? I had no idea what it was. I've never used one. I've never seen one. So I went to REI and I was like, I need a wag bag, and so they gave me a wag bag. So on this trip was the first time I ever used a wag bag, and it was not really a pleasant experience, to be honest. Here in Oregon, for the most part, we don't have to worry about wag bags just because most of the places that we backpack are woodsy type areas where it is easy to get off trail, not be near a water source, and we can bury our waste very easily. Wag bag stands for waste alleviation and gelling. So basically it is a bag with some gel crystals in it, and you poop in the bag and then you pack it out. You will generally do this in areas where, of course, it is required, like Zion National Park, for example. Most places in Zion, you're hiking in a canyon, you're really close to water sources. It's also really tough dirt to dig very deep. They just require you to pack out your waste. Other places you would do this is if you're mountaineering, hiking, backpacking on snow. Obviously, if you're on top of like feet and feet of snow, you're not going to be able to bury your waste. So at that point, you would take a wag bag with you. Same thing goes for really, really rocky areas. If you're mountaineering but not necessarily on the snow, you will also have to take a wag bag. Any place above tree line, like Mount Rainier, Mount St. Helens, Mount Shasta, even South Sister. If you think you're gonna need to poop, you better take a wag bag because you are not digging in those areas. It is just too rocky. It's always a good idea to have a wag bag in your backpack, whether or not you're backpacking or just day hiking. So on my trip to Zion, I was with a group of like 8 other people, and I noticed that most of them all had different types of wag bags, different brands. So I went home and I researched some of the most popular brands of wag bags, and I decided to do a video for you guys comparing these wag bags. I found that mine did not really do a great job on masking smell and gelling. The gel in the bag was a very small amount. I don't know if it was old and the gel didn't really work, so we will see once I compare the other 2. This is the one that I had in Zion, and it didn't work super well. So we will compare them. How are we going to compare these, you ask? Well, I purchased some chocolate pudding. We are going to pretend this is poop. With this, we're going to be able to do a smell test. We're going to be able to see if the gel really gels the waste and that sort of thing. So that's what we are testing. And by the end of this video, I will tell you which of these wag bags I think is the best. Okay, so we're going to start with this Go Anywhere toilet kit that I got from REI. It's apparently the original wag bag. So this is the Ziploc bag that you put everything into at the end. So this is what we will do the sniff test with. This is your poop bag that you poop in. Comes with a tiny, tiny bit of toilet paper. I would just pack your own because this is like absolutely not a lot at all. Comes with a little fresh nap moist towelette as well. So this bag has the gel in it, and this is where you would set this up and poop in. So as you can see in the bottom here is the white gel stuff that looks like cat litter. There's not a lot. I would say maybe a tablespoon, maybe a little bit more than a tablespoon. So basically you're going to set this up and poop in the bag. I am going to put some pudding into the gel. That is wonderful looking. That is supposed to gel or congeal or whatever. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. So then you basically take the bag and you close it up and you put it into this other Ziploc bag that you got. I have tied it up. Let all the air out if you can. Now, of course, pudding smells way better than poop. Also, it doesn't smell as strong, but I can't smell anything through this bag, which is so far so good. The gel did not seem to do anything, as you guys saw. Next, we are going to use the disposable toilet to go bag. It also comes with some toilet paper, actually way more toilet paper than the other one, way better quality toilet paper, and a wet wipe as well. This is awesome because it is this bag, the big bag is already connected to this bag, so it's not two separate things. There is quite a lot more gel in this one, and it also smells better. The gel kind of smells like laundry detergent, whereas the other one didn't have a smell. The only thing I don't like about this bag being connected to the silver bag is that you can't just put this bag on the ground and poop in it. This bag is really structured, and so it's hard to like stand up straight. If you can see, you can't really stand it up. So you'd have to like put it in between rocks or something like that. So rolling the pudding around in the wag bag crystals, the crystals are definitely congealing it a lot more than the other one. Maybe that's because there's just more gel in it, or maybe it's just different kind of gel, but it seems to be enveloping the pudding a lot better, kind of congealing it more like cat litter. Okay, so now we're gonna close this. Sniffing this bag, I can't smell anything. I would feel so much better about taking this bag already than the Go Anywhere toilet kit, for sure. Next, we have the Biffy bag. I got a 3-pack of these, and let's try it out. It's a silver bag as well, which I feel like is the same as the other one. It comes with even less toilet paper than the first bag, so absolutely useless, and a moist towelette. The plastic bag is also connected to this silver bag, so again, makes it harder to place it and go poop. This green plastic bag I'm finding is a lot thinner than the second one. It's very large. Holy moly. And I'm finding not a lot of gel crystals in here. So this is a lot smaller, so it will be a lot harder to poop in. Let's scoop and see. Okay, I have shaken it around a little bit, and the gel is congealing it. Maybe not as good as bag number 2. Also, this opening is just, I'm not sure that this is very conducive, especially if you don't have rocks to prop it. Okay, let's close it up. I'm also not smelling anything from this bag. So I think the Biffy bag is a good option, but like I said, the opening is a lot smaller. So that's something to think about. My favorite one was definitely number 2. This silver packaging is also more heavy duty than the Biffy bag. So if you are concerned about smell, I would highly recommend going with this one here. I think it is the easiest as far as the opening is so large, it's so wide, it has the most gel crystals in it, and they congealed really well, and the plastic bag inside was also seemed really heavy duty and would mask smell very well. So I think that's the best one. I think the worst one is definitely the Go Anywhere kit. This is absolutely useless for masking. Yes, it does mask the pudding smell, but honestly, when I used it in Zion, it did not mask smell very well. And also it had the least amount of gel crystals in it. So that's probably why. It also had just that little amount of toilet paper in it, which is so useless. If you're using a wag bag at all, just bring your own toilet paper. Don't rely on the toilet paper in the wag bags. And honestly, when they say on the packaging turns liquid to solid, that is a complete lie. The pudding is like a loose stool consistency. If you had diarrhea or anything like that, I don't know that any of these crystals would do anything. Thank you so much for watching this fun video. If you have any questions about wag bags or just want to tell a fun wag bag experience story, I'd love for you to leave that in the comments down below. If you haven't already, go check me out on Instagram. That's where I post all of my recent hiking and backpacking adventures. And if you want to hike and backpack here in this amazing state of Oregon, check out my website, hikeoregon.net. And you'll find tons of information there, as well as get access to all of the hiking guide books that I've written over the years. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next adventure.